Okay, we're starting. Roll call.
Mr. Albro.
Present.
Mrs. Albro.
Here.
Mr. DeCosta.
Present.
Ms. Coffinger.
Here.
Mr. Lombardi.
Here.
Mr. Luna.
Here.
Ms. Ryan.
Here.
Vice President Dunn.
Here.
President Gomez.
Here. Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Board statements. In accordance with the provisions of the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law, the Milford Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof in the record, New Milford Public Library, New Milford Borough Hall, and the main office of all New Milford Public Schools. The board announces that under its long-standing policy, it will not discuss in public any comments made by members of the public concerning individual staff members. At this time, please be advised that all cell phones and electronic devices are to be turned off. Meetings of the board are open to the public and all members of the community should feel free to participate. Before coming to the board, the chain of command should be followed. There are two portions of the meeting reserved for comments from the public. The first at the beginning of the meeting for agenda items only, and the second at the end of the meeting for other items. Issues raised by the public may or may not be responded to by the board, but all comments will be considered. The board requests that all members of the public be mindful of the rights of other individuals when speaking. Due to confidentiality and legal rights afforded by the state of New Jersey, members of the public are asked to not speak negatively or in a derogatory manner about any employee of the board or any student. Okay, we're going to start off with the student board representative report. Mackenzie.
Hello everyone, I hope everyone's having a great spring so far. So our student council has been busy in the planning stages of our annual Spring Olympics. We're discussing ideas of making our Olympics more school-wide to include more than just physical activities. So for example, rather than having just sports competition, we're discussing having possible competitions such as maybe a geography bee or a math decathlon or a Pictionary, stuff like that. And we're brainstorming ideas to involve all the departments of our school, having both physical and intellectual challenges. Although we're still in the developmental stage, we're excited to potentially involve a broader range of our students' passions and talents, appreciating our academics, arts, and sports, and everything else in between. So we're eager to continue discussions and planning into making our Olympics a success. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope everyone has a great rest of May.
Thank you. Any questions? No? Okay, thank you. I know you're busy. Okay. So now I'm going to seek a motion to go into close. Stephanie Coffinger, seconded by Tony Albro. All in favor?
Aye.
It is hereby moved that the Board of Education adjourn into executive session in accordance with the provisions of Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 PL, for the purpose of discussion and consideration of matters pertaining to the following subject: personnel. The minutes of the executive session will be made available to the public when the need for confidentiality no longer exists. And then when we come out of close, we'll go back into our regular meeting. Okay. Recommended action, committee of the whole. I seek a motion for the approval of minutes, April 23rd work, April 23rd close, April 24th regular. Need a motion? Joe Udom, seconded by Stephanie Coffinger. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, acting superintendent of schools report, assistant superintendent for curriculum and instruction report, Lauren Wadowska.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, I'm going to start with the presentation of the HIB report for the month of April. At New Milford High School, we had 0 alleged cases of HIB. At the middle school, we had 0 alleged cases of HIB, 6 cases forwarded, 6 alleged cases of HIB, 6 cases forwarded to the HIB specialist for full investigations. 1 case was confirmed as meeting the definition of HIB, 2 cases were unfounded, 3 cases are still being investigated. Berkeley Street School, we had 0 alleged cases of HIB. And at Gibbs School, we had 1 alleged case of HIB, and 1 case was not forward following the principal's preliminary determination and dealt with instead as code of conduct. Okay, now on to the suspension report for the month of April. At the high school, we had no suspensions. At the middle school, 2 students each received 2 days of out-of-school suspension, totaling 4 days as a result of 2 separate infractions. At Berkeley, 2 students each received 1 day of in-school suspension. 1 student received 2 days of in-school suspension, totaling 4 days as a result of 3 separate infractions. And there were no suspensions at Gibbs for the month of April. The HID grades report for the 22-23 academic year, as released by the New Jersey Department of Education, was made available on Wednesday and is now posted on our website for public access. The max score for this report is 78 points. New Milford Public School District scored 76 points. High school scored 77 points. Middle school for David Owens, 78 points. Berkeley Street School, 74 points. And Gibbs School, 76 points. Okay, I want to move into sharing some good news that highlights the incredible work and dedication of our students, faculty, and staff. First and foremost, I want to express my gratitude to the members of our leadership team. Their commitment and vision have been instrumental in spearheading numerous activities and initiatives that continue to move our organization forward and that we highlight each month at our meetings. At the elementary school, last week marked an important milestone as kindergarten screening took place at Berkeley and Gibbs on Wednesday, May 8th and Thursday, May 9th. This year, our kindergarten teachers had the opportunity to fully engage in the screening process. Feedback from team members has been overwhelmingly positive, as many of the incoming kindergarten students recognized their screeners from orientation and had an opportunity to engage with potential future classmates. Jason Patterson, a graphic novelist, joined the 5th grade students last week in both schools to launch their unit of study in writing. The graphic novels unit enables students to craft characters and develop challenges or problems for them, followed by brainstorming believable resolutions. Students also explore techniques to create suspense, including cliffhangers at the end of their narratives. During the session, Jason Patterson guided students in brainstorming characters, drawing from his own experience as a graphic novelist. He shared insights and techniques using his books as mentor texts to inspire the students as they embark on the work in this unit of study. The workshop was interactive as it allowed students to ask questions and engage directly with the author, fostering enthusiasm for their upcoming writing. Many thanks to the PTOs for their support in organizing events like this for our students. At the middle school, let's start by congratulating Hannah Cho for being selected as this month's Nightly Values winner. Hannah's commitment to embodying her school's values is truly commendable. The Service Learning Club continues to impress with their dedication to community service. They recently undertook a project to revamp the landscape at DEO and conducted a cleanup at Warren Park, a biannual effort that reflects their strong sense of civic responsibility. It's with great pride that we announce the participation of 5 teams from David E. Owens in this year's Junior Solar Sprints competition. These students have worked tirelessly to qualify among the top 65 teams, and we wish them the best of luck in the upcoming competition on May 21st. A big thank you goes out to members of the Thrive Club for their initiative in spreading positivity throughout DEO. Their efforts to post uplifting affirmations around the building ahead of state testing period have not gone unnoticed. And lastly, we're thrilled to celebrate the outstanding achievements of our DEO track and field participants who have set new records this season. Zach Spencer set a new 55-meter record with a remarkable time of 6.8 seconds. Our boys' 4x100 relay team, consisting of Zach Spencer, Blair Ides, Siler Briones, and Sheehan Flores, broke the previous record with an impressive time of 50.3 seconds. Anthony Puccino demonstrated exceptional skill by breaking the disc record with a throw of 91 feet and 10 inches. Selena Surik achieved a new long jump record, covering an impressive distance of 13 feet and 9 inches. And Sophia Alti showcased her talent by breaking the disc record with a throw of 77 feet. All of these achievements underscore the dedication, talent, and spirit of excellence within the DEOMS school community. Now for some wonderful news at New Milford High School. Let's begin by congratulating NMHS Students of the Month, Sarah Lawler in 9th grade, Maria Todros, 10th grade, Luke Artola in 11th grade, and Emma Peñas in 12th grade. A special shout out to Mrs. Haderthauer and all of the members of the band who recently performed at Ithaca College. It's with great pride that we announce Lynn Torpy's recent honor by the Bergen County Audubon Society. Lynn was recognized as one of 4 outstanding educators in Bergen County and received the prestigious Dick Angsberg Teacher Appreciation Award for her exceptional leadership in environmental education. Congratulations, Mrs. Torpy. Thank you to New Milford Fire Chief Mr. Silverman and Dr. Kuchar for organizing the enlightening after the fire presentation by survivors of the Seton Hall College fire. The seniors were privileged to view a powerful presentation on fire safety and resilience in the face of adversity. Those were victims of the fire who put on the presentation, and all of the students were very engaged. I had an opportunity to hop into that. Kudos to the student-led club Trash the Treasure for their thoughtful initiative in creating paper flower bouquets for patients at Hackensack Medical Center. The dedication of Keena O'Breek and all club members in brightening the lives of others is truly inspirational. And finally, last night, Jamie Lieback secured the Costume, Hair, Makeup Award at the Bergen Pack High School Awards. Congratulations, Jamie. It's also my understanding that there are additional nominations that are coming out, so more news to come. From the Office of Dr. Pro and Special Services, since 1974, the New Jersey School Boards Association has proudly sponsored Special Education Week, a time to recognize and honor the invaluable contributions of special education teachers across our state. This year, we're thrilled to celebrate under the inspiring theme, Diverse Learners, Big Dreams. Amidst the challenges and triumphs, special education teachers demonstrate exceptional compassion, creativity, and resilience. They tailor instruction to meet individualized needs, fostering inclusive learning environments where every student feels supported and valued. During this Special Education Week, let us take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to these remarkable educators who champion diversity, cultivate dreams, and make a profound difference in the lives of students and families. Join us in honoring the extraordinary efforts of our special education teachers, whose unwavering commitment ensures that every learner has the opportunity to shine brightly and achieve achieve greatness. Thank you to all of our special education teachers for your tireless advocacy, boundless passion, and endless dedication to the success and well-being of every student. From the Office of Mr. Riccardelli in Athletics. First, we would like to recognize Kaylee Arochi and Joe Riccardelli for their participation in a workshop on mental health and sport at MetLife Stadium on Friday, May 10th. Both Kaylee and Joe received certification from the U.S. Center for Mental Health and Support administered by the New York Jets. Their dedication to promoting mental health awareness in sports is admirable, and we're proud to have them represent our district. Next, I'd like to extend our congratulations to Allison Doherty, our head softball coach, who will be honored on Sunday, May 19th at the Century Club Luncheon for receiving a special BCWCA recognition award. Coach Doherty's leadership and dedication to our softball program have been instrumental in the success of our student athletes. Congratulations, Coach Doherty. We also want to celebrate senior Christina Buckman for being named Softball Player of the Week by the NJIC. Christina's exceptional performance on the field reflects her skill and dedication of her sport. Congratulations to Lauren Gramegna, our athletic trainer, who recently graduated from nursing school on May 8th as her class's salutatorian. Congratulations, Lauren, on this great achievement. And we'd also like to recognize three-sport athlete Kevin Senzamichi, who will be honored as the school's NJSIAA Scholar Athlete on May 19th at the annual luncheon. Kevin's commitment to academic success and athletic achievement is truly commendable. As a reminder for all, the varsity athletic dinner is scheduled for June 3rd at Macaluso's beginning at 6 p.m. Tickets are still available in the athletic office. We look forward to celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes and coaches at this special event. Thank you to all of our athletes and coaches and supporters for your ongoing dedication and commitment to all of our athletic programs. Your hard work and achievements continue to make us proud. Okay, I'm shifting gears just a bit. With an NJSLA update, the administration of the New Jersey Student Learning Assessments, or NJSLA, is currently in progress across all schools. I'm happy to report that the implementation process has been seamless thus far, with no significant technical glitches encountered. Thanks to the diligent efforts of our dedicated staff and technology team and the careful planning that preceded the testing period, we've had a pretty seamless rollout. We anticipate the release of the NJSLA score reports, which are projected to be available by the end of June or early July. Those individual score reports will be mailed home to families upon receipt. They will provide parents with valuable insights into your students' academic progress and will inform our ongoing efforts to support students' needs effectively. A little bit of an update, and you'll see some of this on the agenda for tonight in regards to the high impact tutoring grant. Upon receiving this award, we initially sought to establish a partnership with a New Jersey Department of Education approved vendor for the delivery of interventions and targeted support. However, we encountered several challenges, particularly concerning the potential burden on families who would need to arrange transportation for students to off-site locations located outside of our town for tutoring sessions. So we went back to the drawing board and looked at more options. I'm pleased to share that we've made significant progress in overcoming these obstacles. Through collaborative efforts and creative problem solving, we've decided to provide the tutoring services within our district, leveraging the expertise of our own teachers. So as a result, we've revised the budget, amended the grant, and we will be supporting our own staff members who appear on this evening's agenda for board approval. This will include allocation of resources for 2 high-impact tutoring program assistant coordinators and 23 tutors. So our high-impact tutoring coordinator that we had previously approved. As you can imagine, there's a bit more involved in rolling this out on site with our own staff. So that person will oversee the entirety of the tutoring program and serve as a liaison between the families and the tutors. The program assistant coordinators will be responsible, they're content specific. So we will have one for ELA and one for math. There is a progress monitoring or data component that is required, and we are required to report that out because we are receiving this funding from the department. So they will be involved in collecting the data and reporting that out. And we have the 23 teachers who will be providing the direct services to our students. We are rolling the tutoring out now, and this will continue into the summer throughout the month of July. Tutoring sessions will be organized into 2 cohorts. Cohort 1 is scheduled to run from May 6th to June 21st. Cohort 2 will take place July 8th to August 2nd. We're really looking to bring this tutoring in district to eliminate those transportation barriers and the burden on families while ensuring equitable access to our students and supports. And we look forward to continuing supporting their continuity of learning over the summer. Profile of a graduate. We held our 3rd meeting of the steering committee last night to discuss the profile of a new Milford graduate initiative. We did finalize the survey. We will be disseminating the survey tomorrow. We encourage you to share this survey with neighbors, friends, community members, families, post it, share it, get it out there. Your feedback is invaluable to us as we strive to gather as many diverse perspectives as we can. The steering committee will reconvene in, is it June? In June 6th. On June 6th to analyze the data, look at the results of this survey, and then that is going to then inform the shaping of the final profile. We anticipate sharing the completed profile with our school community in the coming months. And finally, at our final board meeting for the school year on June 12th, we look forward to honoring and acknowledging this year's retirees. The meeting will commence at 6 p.m., allowing us to accommodate the Holocaust presentation at New Milford High School, scheduled for 7 p.m. And that concludes my report for.
Thank you. Anyone have any questions? Okay. Business administrative report, Stephanie Pichar.
Yes, good evening. I know I've said it in the past, but we will be receiving the bids for the roofing projects. They're currently out. It's 2 different projects, one for BF Gibbs and the other one for the high school. The bids are due on May 21st. We had walkthroughs last week that various vendors came to. It was held on May 7th. We're hopeful that we're going to receive the competitive bids next week and that they will be available for approval at the June meeting, with the work to begin on June 24th, right after there's no longer students or staff. We've been without one of our buses for a few months. It needed a new motor, so we're excited that it finally is receiving a new motor, and we're going to be getting it back. It has to be inspected. But that will help ease some of our transportation needs. We're right now in the process of submitting the extraordinary aid application. We are also working on some of our cafeteria offerings and menu selections. We recently purchased tables for the middle school to replace some of the current tables and add additional seating there. We're also looking to see what else we can add to enhance the experience for all of our students at the elementary, middle school, and high school level. We are also planning our ESY transportation routes and the planning of hopefully moving 2 buildings. Should we get a competitive bid on the roof, all of ESY will be held at Berkeley, and DEO Wings Academy will still operate as usual. And that concludes my report.
Any questions?
Because you mentioned the cafeteria, so the cafeteria account, I know you had mentioned a few times about people having outstanding balances. How is that?
Still a big issue. My office generates bi-weekly letters to families who have high balances. We now have students buying lunches for other students, some students not paying at all. So it continues to be a battle on the high balances with some families.
And what is our, obviously, we feed the students. What is our recourse, if any?
Unfortunately, nothing. They passed a law recently about no lunch shaming.
But even students buying lunches for other students, like is there nothing that we can?
So a student who has a high balance is entitled to a meal. Historically, they would be given, what did they call them? It's like a bagel bag.
Yeah, like a basic.
Yeah, like a very basic lunch. Now they're entitled to whatever the school lunch is, but they can't have like the extras. So what happens a lot is they'll come, they'll get the meal, and then their friend will buy the soda or the ice cream, whatever the additional thing that they want is. So we're trying to combat a lot of that. And we've historically seen the high balances at the high school level, and it's now going down as low as kindergarten. We have them across the board.
Can you give an example of what's the highest balance in?
Over $1,000, thousands.
Wait, in kindergarten, do you have to pre-order the meals
Yeah.
and pay for it?
But if it's correct, and they're like, if they see their friends eating the lunch, they'll go up and they'll say they want a lunch.
Okay.
Which is why we typically didn't have it, but now they all want to eat the same thing, I guess. I don't know. They like the school lunch, they like the pizza. I guess our menu selections are getting good.
Okay.
Well, I
Got more kids eating,
Yeah.
but we got high
In terms
balances.
of those that have such a high balance, is it because of free lunch issue, in which case we should encourage them to apply for that so that
We
that
do.
can be covered,
We do,
okay? And that's not the case for a lot of these people.
no. And I have some of them apply and they don't qualify. Some of them don't answer. Some of them do. A lot of families do. But we do have definitely high balances.
Any other questions? Any liaison board committee reports? Cheryl?
Sort of. We tried to have a facility and finance meeting on May 2nd. And then we decided to kind of flesh out what some of the issues might be. It was in response to a question that John had asked during the last meeting. So we kind of fleshed out what some of those issues were, and then we're going to try to reschedule for another time. But just communicated to Stephanie and to Ms. Odaska, kind of the information we were looking for. And they've been, kind of an ongoing process of providing it.
Okay. Stephanie?
As for the curriculum, very quickly, Lorna and I had discussed at the next meeting, and she had a great idea actually, was to do a walkthrough of the schools and actually do kind of an observation of how professional development is being used in classrooms. So that would be, obviously a committee meeting would be 4 of us, I guess, that would go around and do that, but that's in the works, so we'll let you guys know.
Okay, anyone else? Perfect. Any correspondence?
Not this evening.
Okay. Open to the public for items on the agenda. I seek a motion as outlined in the Milford Board of Education bylaw 0167. Each statement made by a participant shall be limited to 3 minutes. Andrew Lombardi, seconded by John DeCosto. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I seek a motion to close to the public. Joe Ludum, seconded by Tony Albro. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Board action. I seek a motion for BA 23-24.83.84.86.87.88.89.90. Need a second? Cheryl Calderon, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay,
Before you
education.
go forward,
Oh,
I think you skipped the minutes.
I skipped two?
I think we didn't do the minutes. I think we were right to Mackenzie when we walked in.
No, we
No,
didn't.
it is.
I did
She
not.
had it.
Put it back.
I have it written down.
I did the minutes when we opened.
It happened very quickly because I don't remember even saying aye.
Okay.
I have it written
Do
down.
you need to
Each-
abstain? Was she here? Were you, you're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. Okay, educational programs and curriculum committee, Stephanie Carpenter.
I make a motion to seek approval for C 23-24.33.
Need a second? Angel Lombardi, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Personnel recommendation, having the recommendation of the superintendent, I seek a motion for P 22-23.162, P 23-24.24, .89, .105, .113, .117, .125, .126, .127, .128, .129, .130, .131, .132, .133, .134, .135, .136, .137, .138, .139, .140, .141, .142, .143, and .144. Roll call.
Did you guys have?
I need a second. Angela Lombardi, roll call.
Mr. Albro?
Yes.
Ms. Calderon? Mr. DeCosta?
Yes.
Ms. Carpenter?
Yes.
Mr. Lombardi?
Yes.
Mr. Luna?
Yes.
Ms. Ryan?
I need to abstain from P 23-24.129. Yes on everything else.
Vice President Dunn?
Yes.
President Gomez?
Yes. Okay. Finance and Facilities Committee, Cheryl Calderon.
I seek a motion for F 23-24.239, .240, .241, .242, .243, .244, .245, .246, .247, .248, .249, .250, .251, .252, .253, .254, .255, .256, .257, .258.
Need a second? Nicole Dunn, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Athletics Co-Curricular Committee, Nicole Dunn.
I seek a motion for AC 23-24.21 and .22.
Need a second? Cheryl Calderon, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Policy Committee, Anthony Albro.
I seek the board's support in making a motion to approve policy resolution 2324.7, which is the second reading and adoption of the listed policies and regulations. Additionally, policy 2324.8, which is the second reading and adoption of a smaller list of policies and regulations.
Need a second? Stephanie Carpenter, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Any old business? Any new business? Okay, open to the public. I seek a motion as outlined in the Milford Board of Education bylaw 0167. Each statement made by a participant shall be limited to 3 minutes. Seconded by Nicole Dunn. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I seek a motion to close. John DeCosta, seconded by Paige Ryan. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Board member request for additional information. Okay. If we can, we're not going to close it. No. I seek a motion to adjourn. Joe Woodham, seconded by Nicole Dunn. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Our next meeting is June 2nd at 6 p.m.
Well,
Wait, what did I say, June 2nd?
Yeah.
June 12th. Took my glasses off too soon.
Your name is the one.